Peace, love, and happiness, fam. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Monte. I'm your host. For those of you who are returning, thank you for returning with your support. And for those of you who know me personally, peace and love as always. Let's get into what we want to get into today. We want to talk about gene propensity. We want to talk about mental and emotional stability. We want to talk about nutrition. We want to see how all those things work to influence each other and why we may be experiencing so much in the realm of mental and emotional instability as we have developed and as our children and grandchildren are being brought up into this society. Now, understanding what gene propensity is not only the genes that you inherit from your parents that are physical in their nature, the 23 chromosomes from each one of your parents that give you a lot of the physical features, but they also give you the propensities that those parents practice the most of. And this is delving into epigenetics when we're talking about that. With that being the case, you must understand that propensities are there and they have an inclination within our system according to the environment upon which we delve into and get acclimated to. Makes it easier for those genes to express themselves. All right, so it's not saying that you're gonna automatically express those genes, but there's a likelihood if you're brought up in the same environment, similar circumstances, those genes will automatically be easy to access, and the propensity to carry those things out will be much easier than it would be if you didn't have the propensity from the genetic portion of things. Now, when dealing with the mental and emotional, our mental and emotional states, and tying it to the nutrition and the environment upon which we live in. When I'm talking about environment this time, I'm talking about the air that we breathe and the nature of the society upon which we live in as far as the atmosphere is concerned. When we're dealing with mental and emotional well-being, stability, we have to take into effect that nutrition affects our mental and our emotional state. It's not just a thing of psychology, absent of nutrition, absent of anything that comprises the body, but nutrition plays a major component in those in stabilizing the mental and emotional state of our being. It plays an important role in making it so that it's either a beneficial piece to the mental and emotional state of our being, or it can be detrimental depending on the foods that we are consuming. So we must understand that nothing happens in a vacuum. Propensities from genes that we inherit leads us in certain directions. This doesn't mean that we have to go in that direction. This means that we have the propensity, and it will be easy for us to go in this direction. This may be good, this may be bad. When it comes to nutrition, nutrition affects the chemistry of the body. And with our nutrition being flooded with all types of toxins, all types of herbicides and chemicals that have been shown to disrupt the endocrine system and all the other systems of the body, causing hormonal imbalances, causing mental delayed development in the as the fetus becomes birthed into a child. Even at the fetal stage, you have these things that are ill affecting the growth and the development of that human being in its earliest stages. So we must really take these things into consideration. We must not just think that what we think, how we feel, is absent of what we're doing when it comes to our nutrition and what it is that we have inherited those propensities from our parents, even grandparents, even parents, grandparents, and their parents on down the line. We are individuals, but we are individuals that are made up of everybody that came before us in our genetic pool, and we have a bit of what it is that they had. We can overcome it, but make no mistake about it, it's in our system, and those things can and will come out of us if we're not aware of what it is that we have inherited, or if we're not paying close attention to our environment and close attention to what it is that we're consuming. There's a lot more going on in that than what I've just expressed here, but with that being said, know that the chemicals that we are taking in throughout the environment and through our food, the toxins, are having a detrimental effect on the chemistry functioning of our body, and this is causing disruption within the organs and the hormonal expressions that that our body naturally sends out and how it regulates itself. So let's step up, let's wake up, let's be smart about what it is that we're doing, and let's understand that we are not living in a vacuum, that we need to understand this human body as best as we can and what affects that human body besides just the physical appearance that we all marvel at. We're much deeper than that. Peace, love, happiness.